Trevor
As a what?
Smoke. He got scared of smoke.
As a
Deon,
what?
you have to
like, what does he do?
He's a rapper.
Is he?
I'm so confused. I just listened to the song with him, Killer Mike, and Andre, and the song is dope. And Future sounds dope, but two people on there are rapping.
He rapped. What you?
The other guy doing some dope melody stuff.
No.
Nice.
That song with Currency and 2 Chainz.
I like that too.
I was just listening. I was.
But Future did the same thing on Kings did. Kendrick smoked him on there, dog. Kendrick smoked him so bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we lump everything in the same thing when we talk about not singing over a beat and you rap. Like, is everybody rapping? Everybody rapping? They call Andre 3000 album a rap album.
He's a different.
We are talking about Andre 3000 and Killer Mike though. These ain't no slouches lyrically though.
I know.
Okay, so are we saying
I think it's something else?
Are rappers people that are lyrical?
Not necessarily.
They rap,
because Biz Markie was lyrical,
or rap in a certain cadence.
No, because we need a cadence. Ice Cube don't have a cadence like Nas or Jay-Z.
I'm not saying the same cadence. I'm saying in a certain cadence. Like, no, obviously there are different type of cadences. So
what I'm saying is I think the melodic thing, I think it's something new. I think it's something in between both genres of fusion. I think they invented something, and I think we keep calling it rap. I think they invented something that didn't exist, and they killing it, but we keep calling it something that it ain't.
So you say it don't have to be.
That's what they put. That's the category they put it in.
Because they want to limit our music, is what I'm saying.
Who is limiting it?
The music industry, by saying it's all rap.
It still could. Okay, would you call it hip hop?
It's a fusion. I think it's a fusion of R&B and hip hop.
It's a fusion between hip hop and R&B.
Yeah, I think it's a fusion. I think they had a baby, and there you go. Whatever you call that.
I see what you're saying though, because like people let Future make anything.
But that's always somewhat been a fusion because I have a singing song, and I'll throw a rapper on that mug. Now, granted, now these people are just doing it all in one instead of.
Right. They figured out something else.
Because they're like, okay, whatever. I know people don't like. Some people like Drake. Some people don't. He'll rap on the song and then he'll sing on the song and then he'll do both and then he won't or whatever. And I still would call him a rapper. At the end of the day, he's an entertainer. Let's be real. He'll do whatever.
I know he's an entertainer.
But
so
can he rap? Or let me rephrase it again. Can he put out rap material? Yes. I'm
pretty sure he can. I've heard him rap before.
Has Future dropped rap material? Yes.
I don't know. Y'all have to tell me.
2010. Yeah.
Right. So like
damn time. Yeah, Tony. I thought
that Bone Thugs was starting something different when they came out because I was like, "What is this?" In my brain, I was like,
"This is dope." A lot of people have said that what people are doing have taken from them, taken from
it's an evolution.
The Nate Dogs and shit like that, where like those type of dudes, where like. Yeah. You wouldn't just call Nate Dogg a great singer. No, Nate Dogg wasn't a great singer. He was just, he had a good melody.
The thing is, though, nobody never called him a rapper, though. I think that's what I'm trying to say about.
I know that's what I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing. The tweeners.
So if Ray Charles and Luther Vandross wasn't at the same award shows, even though they both sing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not the same.
And they both great at what they did, and they all-time Hall of Famers in what they did. They're not even in the same thing, but they sing.
Because Ray Charles is what? What would you call it? I'm talking about music categories.
He's blues.
Blues. Okay, right.
He played the blues.
So they got category.
R&B, but all of them singing, right? But they break down. They're like, he a country singer, or he an R&B singer, or he a jazz singer.
Like in between R&B and rap, is his category.
But
as his category, I'm respecting.
He would live. I think he'd live more highly in history if they gave him credit for being the GOAT or something they invented.
Who?
I think think they stealing credit from these guys for not giving them their credit for making something new.
I mean, I think
I don't
niggas
think they
still
getting
say
all
it's
that
new
credit.
because it's. I think people give him credit because they'll say a sound like his sound. His sound is different. Like, and a lot of people have bit his sound to be real. Like the Uzis, the I know everybody don't listen to everybody. I'm just saying the Uzis, the Playboy Cardis, those type of guys that have came out currently, they have bit that style. Now, granted, like, okay, even Gunner or Thug. Now, granted, Thug been out for a while, but he started doing more shit like Future. Because I remember Future or Thug saying some shit. I'm so hot, I need a fan. And then he did like an ad-lib after that. And I'm like, this nigga is terrible. And then he started doing the Future type of style. And then, boom, he started making shit. And he started getting somewhere.
That friend was crazy. Gunner, I ain't gonna lie.
Lil Baby, like I said, I heard about Thug. See, this thing, I heard Thug when Rich Kids were out. And like, now them, now granted, people was kind of stole from them. Like, a younger group. And when they first came out and like how they was singing and rapping on songs and shit like that, a lot of people stole that from them. Or they may not get them the credit for it, but I was listening to them during high school. That's another people, like, they mixtapes. I was listening to them a lot going through high school. So, like, everybody get bit and try to make a new sound, but everybody still, I understand what you mean. People get minimized to a category. That's just like, you know, your favorite hooper that may do everything just because he's a small forward. They just categorize him. He's in a small forward conversation. Oh, he's an all-around player. He does everything, so he's not necessarily a natural small forward.
Right.
Whoever.
Right. So,
you know,
but rap is the only hip hop is the only genre of anything that does that. Because even if you branch out to do something new, they don't call it something else. They don't allow you to be something else. You could be a musician and you could play the horn and be a musician. But if you playing country and western, or you playing jazz, or you playing calypso down here, they don't even call you all the same. But if you talking over a beat, they call everybody a rapper.
I mean, I get it.
That's the only genre they do that on. And that's what
that ain't always based off of what you think. One, if they're our skin color, it's easier to categorize them in that. Two, shoot, we want to take that because, like, oh, that's another successful black person. You might as well say he rapping, and he can come out and literally say, "I'm not a rapper. I'm like, I'm just this," and people will still be like, "Nah, you a rapper." Cause shoot, you want that type of, like, you want.
But we going in it because we put everybody on the rapper list.
Right, but I will call Future a rapper more than anything. I still say he's an entertainer. Like, certain people, I will straight up say are entertainers before anything. Like, even Chris Brown, he's a singer, he's an entertainer at the end of the day because he does.
Chris Brown is a showman overall.
He'll rap, he'll sing, he'll dance, he'll do everything. That's an entertainer. Mike Jack is an entertainer.
Jamie Foxx.
You listen to Jamie Foxx, entertainer. Now, granted, I'm not even talking about the acting part of it. I'm just saying.
I know what you mean.
Is even his song. Granted, he can out-sing a lot of these motherfuckers in the industry. It's just the fact that at the end of the day, he's an entertainer because he can mimic sounds, he can create his own sound, he has his own sound.
Yeah,
like those types of guys that are like that can touch a lot of different bags and do a lot of different things. They don't like being limited. Just like how it was a thing where Idris Elba was talking about, I don't like being limited to an African American, or not an African American, he's not American, but a black actor. No, I'm just an actor. Like, don't limit me because if you just say a black actor,
I get that.
I'm grateful for a black actor.
But they always be like, he the top black actor, or he the first black actor to do this. Like, no.
Roles you give some of these white people or whatever, he can go do that.
Yeah.
I don't care if the role was originally signed for a white person, or whoever. It's just the fact he probably, if you give him the script, You can go kill that.
Yep.
Because he's an entertainer. He's an actor in general. Acting is always about assuming the person, that you're portraying. Right? So, like, you can't
Well, yeah, because he made us think.
Right.
He made us think he was from America at Stringer Bell. We didn't know at all.
Like, even Cuz from Snowfall. You hear him talk on Snowfall, and then you hear him talk regular. You like,
Yeah. Hey, good looking out, Dub. See, he hooked him up.
man, got him together. Shoot, the dude from Get Out, when he came over, I'm like, oh, he American. Nope. Hear him talk. It's crazy to sit up there and say you act and you talk like that for a whole show or a whole movie, and then you go right back to your regular, like, accent. We hear accent. You hear their accent, I'm like, damn, how do you?
Yeah.
I would never understand that.
So real quick, if Dame go to Miami, they got to win a championship if they're healthy?
Do they got to?
Yeah. Yeah, like it's certain teams that's championship or bust. It's usually 4 teams per year that legitimately got a chance. In real life, you could say championship.
For me, I don't care personally. For me, if a guy goes to a team in their first year, I have no expectation of championship. Yeah, you should be to a certain level, but I still understand the fact that, one, when you make that type of trade, you have to learn how to gel. You can make it to the finals, but you still have to learn how to gel, especially in them crunch moments. 2, you still have to figure out the other pieces, because sometimes you got to get free agents and whatever else. Depends what they give up. If they give up Tyler, Duncan Robinson, and Caleb Martin or whatever, where's your bench?
And Pat Riley only making a trade for one reason.
What? What's that? To win a championship. I know that.
Otherwise, you say what you got.
1 year, no. Now, granted, the following year, championship or bust. Because at that point, you got your people figured out. There's no excuses. You just went to the Eastern Conference Finals the year before that. You got your star player. Y'all played a year together. No excuses at that point. Yes, championship or bust year 2.
I see what you're saying. Year 1, you just can't lose in the first round to the Knicks or something.
Just because you put a certain players on a team. Now, granted, all right, for instance, KD to Golden State that first year, that's automatic. You already won a ship before then. Y'all,
but they lost their whole bench and they know how to play together.
It was 73-9 the year before. I don't
KD 7 feet tall.
And at that time, you
had traded away their bench.
And you had the second best player in the league, and you already had a unanimous MVP. Nah, it ain't no fucking excuse for them. No, you can't not lose with KD, because if they would have lost, bruh, could you imagine?
What if they would have lost? What if they would have won?
What if they would have lost?
I thought about that too.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, because they're supposed to. If you make a move like that, then you put pressure on yourself.
I don't think Dame to Heat you
They
supposed
just played in the finals.
Still, it depends what you give up.
They just played. Ain't nobody, unless they about to give up Bam, Jimmy, and Dame, should be able to.
But then let's be real.
That's a ring, bro.
You lost 2 key pieces.
Who?
You lost Strus and Vincent.
If you get Dame, they can have Strus and Vincent.
I mean, they already gone. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they can stay gone. If you got Dame,
then you're going to lose Tyler, Hero, Duncan, and Caleb.
Tyler Hero didn't play in the playoffs.
I'm saying that's still a key piece that got you to where you originally got there. Not the playoff run. I'm just saying regular season, getting you to the spot you was in. Duncan Robinson didn't play really until the playoffs, and he showed his ass. But I don't say championship or bust. I will say, now granted, I will say for a team that just won, like Denver.
Yeah,
you championship or bust. You just won. You have no excuses now.
And just because y'all doing it for that reason, Phoenix is on the list too. I don't think they're going to win, but they're on the list.
Now, granted, yet again, you put 3 superstars together. 3 superstars, and then you sign some people. They ain't gonna get no scrubs either.
They picked up some good. You're right.
They went got some guys.
I got a by proxy question. If KD ends his career with just 2 rings, having played with Kyrie, James Harden, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and he only wins
And Westbrook.
rings with Steph Curry. Does that elevate Steph Curry?
As far as above him?
Well, he's already above him in the greatest category.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm just talking about like in the narrative, if we just look back on things, we be like, dog, as good as KD was, he only won chips playing against next to the little light skinned dude.
Right.
I will say,
y'all know Steph only played with one top 75 guy.
Steph made it easier for KD to flourish.
Yeah.
So to sit up, everybody kept saying, "Oh, KD was the best player in the finals." Yeah, because Steph made it easier because of the attention that he received.
Tyronn Lue
Steph was better, which I understand.
Right. Clay made it easier for you because can't nobody double team.
Can't leave him